Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Monkey F. Rocks, and I'm back in here to talk about my blog. I'm gonna try to cover every episode and review every episode and everything. Excuse me if I sound different. I'm kind of sick right now. I have like a head cold. Yeah, I feel horrible, but I'm gonna talk about my blogs. So it's actually on right now. Let's start off with. I'm just gonna try to go in order. I took a couple of notes. Let's start off with Renee's makeover. Um, that whole thing had me all fucked up in the game. Because my thing is like Renee looks much older than she actually is. Because if you pay attention, she says that her and Carla grew up together, and like she's known Carla the longest, and Carla don't look that old. Carla don't look like she over 50. I mean, she may be, but it's a big secret. She don't look that old. She looks like she's maybe just hitting 40. Because white women, no offense, but fair skin, actually not white women, it's fair skinned women. They seem to age faster than dark skinned women. So, it's just I don't know. I'm like, how old is Renee that she's looking this old already? And I don't know if it's from the lifestyles, from the fact that she smokes or what it is, but she just looks old. I mean, I love Renee. Renee's my favorite as far as personality, but her face looks really old and her plastic surgery's not helping her. But she tries to get her new body, and then she gets all the fat taken out of her stomach and put into her ass. And then when she's recovering, she's in an enormous amount of pain, and she sits up and splits all the stitches in her back open, so she has a huge hole in her back. And apparently, according to her tweets, she ended up getting a horrible infection from the surgery and everything. And the doctor that was caring for her, he knew about it, but he didn't help her. So then she lost a whole bunch of blood. When she split her back open, she lost a whole bunch of blood. Had to go to the hospital, get a blood transfusion, all that stuff. She was in the hospital for 16 days. Then, I guess everybody called her and came to visit her and everything except for Carla. Um, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Apparently the doctor that saved her life was Dr. Fiorillo. Um, it's spelled Fiorillo. So kudos to him. Thank you for saving Renee's life. Makes for good TV. I mean, sorry. Thank you for saving her life because she would be dead otherwise, and I'm very grateful that Renee is not dead because Renee is one of my favorites on the show. Then it cuts to Carla and Drita at the pool talking and everything. And let me just say, Carla and Drita, you guys go to the gym. You guys put in the work and you look great. So kudos to you guys for that. Because whenever I get y'all's age, I want to look like that. Like, I mean, my ass will be a little bigger because, I got black in me, but, I want to look like that. Y'all have great bodies. And I don't know if y'all bought your boobs or not, which I don't think y'all, they actually look pretty real. I was looking at them, their boobs look pretty real, but, whether they bought them or not, whatever, they look great. Um, and they were talking about Drita's whole thing with Lee and how they're divorcing and all that stuff, and it was boring. I'm sorry. It was like they were talking about Lee and Drita dating and how she wants to fuck the girl up that um Lee was cheating with and how and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Um, okay, then it cuts to Renee recovering. And she's at home and she's, in a lot of pain and everything. And you can see her legs are really swollen and have like an infection and everything. I don't like, but one thing I will say, it may be different. It might be just the editing of the show or the tone of his voice. But I feel like AJ don't act like he care. Her son, AJ, He don't act like he care. Like he'll come in there and be like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "No, I'm not okay. I'm in a lot of pain." He's like, "Okay, well, I was just checking on you, make sure you're okay. All right, I have to go. I'm going now. Love you." I'm like, obviously she's not okay. She's sitting here crying about how much pain she's in. Like, maybe you don't need to sit there and say, okay, I'm just checking on you. Maybe you just need to hold your mom's hand and just be like, okay, mom, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this. Blah 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 blah. Like, really? I don't know if he just doesn't know how to handle those situations, but I'm like, really? You just gonna walk over and say, are you okay? Are you okay? You're okay? Okay. I'm gonna leave now. Like, AJ, really? I'm sorry, like, in my notes, and I know Drita tweeted the night of the show, she was like, AJ is such a good son, and all that stuff, and I'm sure Renee is, like, what Renee sees is probably different than what we see. But from my perspective, from what I've seen, no. He really is not it. He is not it. Then Renee and this whole thing with Renee and Carla. Like, I was watching Kevin McHale, and McHale was right. I think it was McHale that said it. Like, someone, I was, okay, the people I've watched that reviewed this, Scorpion Show, Kevin McHale, and I watched, Much Love from Kentucky. One of them said, you know, you better be glad she sent you a text message. Like, Renee, some people, there are some people that are in your life that you probably didn't say anything about, that didn't give a fuck about you enough to not even text you and say good luck on your surgery. Like, she texted you and you didn't text back. That's probably why she didn't call you. Like, Mikkel said that. She's like, that's probably why she didn't call you, because you didn't, you didn't say anything back. Like, what was she supposed to say? What was she supposed to say? Like, what was she supposed to do? Like, yes, she could have called you, and yes, you know, she could have did better and call you, but why hold that against her? At least she contacted you. You didn't contact her back, right? From what we're hearing, you didn't say anything back. So why are you all in a fuss? And then, like Drita said, because Drita and Carla met again, like Drita said, no one, everyone told her not to say anything about it. So how is she supposed to know? Anyway, Carla is talking about getting back with Joe. Maybe, I don't know, who cares? Moving on. Karen and Renee are talking. Karen and Renee talk, everything. You see all the pills that Renee is taking, and it's like Renee is a lot. It's like a lot of women that get older, because I've seen a lot of women. Like, my mom takes a lot of pills, and there are a lot of women that just take hundreds of pills. Like, I mean, she's not taking hundreds of pills a day, but she's taking a lot of pills. And I know she suffers from depression. I saw Cymbalta, and I guess that's the depression pill and everything. But she's taking all those other pills, and I bet they're for her weight, and she probably has high blood pressure and all kinds of different complications with her, because she doesn't take care of her body. She just thinks that plastic surgery is going to make her healthy, and it doesn't. It's going to make her look good, but she doesn't think about what's going to make her healthy. Smoking and drinking when you're supposed to be recovering your body after plastic surgery is not going to help you be healthy. Like, she needs to figure out how to get healthy so her body can look great, so her face can look great. Like, because I feel like Renee can, it's not too late for Renee to turn it around. If she starts eating better, doing better with her body, you know, even if she gets like wrinkle cream and stuff, like, I feel like she could get a better look. Maybe she won't look like she's 20, but she'll look great. She'll look great for her age and from what she's been through as far as the surgeries and stuff. But that's just my opinion. I don't like Karen. Fuck her. I don't like Karen, because it's just like, ever since she came in, she started shit. And like, yes, I think last season, Drita was kind of overboard with the whole, you're not going to talk about my husband, and you're not going to shit talk my husband, and blah, 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 blah. Because I don't think she was going to shit talk Lee in her book. I don't think her book was about shit talking Lee. And I understand why she didn't want Lee to be brought up. I understand that. Like, that makes a lot of sense. But it's just like, I don't think she was gonna, you know, shit talk Lee or whatever, but I just don't like Karen and the way she handles things and her attitude and stuff. And I'm just like, bitch, you ain't better than nobody. Let's not forget, your dad was a snitch. And you're being even bigger snitch by giving a tell-all book. You just grew up in a family of snitches. Anyway, and then you get mad at Drita for ratting you out. Well, bitch, it was years ago. It was years ago. You cheated on Lee. You fucked her boyfriend while she was with Lee and everything. When you fucked her boyfriend while you were with Lee and all that stuff. And all that stuff. Like, whatever you did, you were a shiesty bitch. You were a shiesty bitch back in the day. And you can't get mad for somebody calling you on it. You were shiesty. Fuck it. You are. Anyway, Drita is doing her boxing and everything. Hey, if that's her outlet, if that relieves her stress, so be it. Anyway, something I noticed while I was watching the show, I was looking at Twitter and everything, and it's like I follow all four of them, and and they all have beef. Like they all have a whole like a lot of beef, and they just all are still arguing and fighting and talking shit about each other. Like the reunion is going to be one hell of a show because it's obvious they don't like each other anymore. Karen and Ramona, they're talking about the Drita thing. Blah blah blah. Don't care. I don't like Ramona. I don't know who this stranger bitch is. Shout out to Brian for giving me that word. I don't know who this stranger bitch is, but I don't like her. She just came in starting trouble. Yes,